Join me as I dive deep into Apld stock and try to analyze its potential like an expert. Can I predict where it's headed next? Apld stock has been making waves in the market lately, and as an expert, I think it's essential to take a closer look at what's driving its performance. With the current market conditions being more unpredictable than ever, understanding Apld's strengths and weaknesses can be a game changer for investors. That's why I'm excited to share my expert analysis with you today. Apld stock is currently facing some significant challenges that investors need to be aware of. For one, the market volatility has been making it difficult for investors to make informed decisions. The constant fluctuation in stock prices has led to a lot of uncertainty, making it challenging to predict Apld's short-term performance. Another challenge is the increasing competition in the industry, which has put a lot of pressure on Apld to innovate and stay ahead of the curve. Furthermore, the ongoing global economic uncertainty has led to a decrease in consumer spending, which can negatively impact Apld's revenue. Lastly, the company's reliance on a few key products makes it vulnerable to supply chain disruptions and other external factors. The ongoing pandemic has also had a significant impact on Apld's operations, leading to a decline in sales and revenue. This has resulted in a decline in investor confidence, which is reflected in the stock's current price. The company's lack of diversification in its product lineup has also made it difficult for Apld to adapt to changing market conditions. Despite these challenges, Apld has been working hard to revamp its product offerings and improve its operational efficiency, which is a step in the right direction. To make matters worse, the recent slump in the global economy has led to a decrease in investor appetite for high-risk stocks like Apld. This has resulted in a downward pressure on the stock price, making it an even more challenging investment opportunity. However, it's essential to remember that every challenge presents an opportunity, and Apld's current situation could be an excellent time to buy for investors who are willing to take on some risk. Delving deeper into Apld's recent performance, we can see that the company has been struggling to keep up with the changing market trends. The decline in sales and revenue has resulted in a decline in the company's market share, making it even more challenging to stay ahead of the competition. However, Apld has been working hard to improve its operational efficiency and reduce costs, which is reflected in its recent quarterly earnings report. The report showed that the company has been successful in reducing its debt and improving its cash flow, which is a positive sign for investors. Apld's recent financial metrics also paint a mixed picture. On the one hand, the company's revenue has been declining, but on the other hand, its profit margins have been improving. This suggests that Apld is doing a good job of controlling its costs and improving its operational efficiency. The company's recent investment in research and development is also a positive sign, as it indicates that Apld is committed to innovation and staying ahead of the curve. Industry trends are another essential factor to consider when analyzing Apld stock. The ongoing shift towards sustainable and eco-friendly products has created new opportunities for companies like Apld, which has been investing heavily in this area. The growing demand for environmentally friendly products has resulted in a significant increase in sales for companies that have been able to adapt to this trend. Apld's recent partnerships with sustainable suppliers are a step in the right direction and could be a significant driver of growth in the future. So, what does all this mean for Apld stock? In my expert opinion, the most significant insight that can impact investors' decisions right now is that Apld is at a critical juncture. The company has been struggling to keep up with the changing market trends, but it has also been making significant progress in improving its operational efficiency and reducing costs. If Apld can continue to adapt to the changing market conditions and stay ahead of the competition, I believe that its stock price could see a significant increase in the short to medium term. However, it's essential to remember that the stock market is inherently unpredictable, and there are no guarantees of success. Apld's stock price could continue to decline if the company is unable to adapt to the changing market conditions. But for investors who are willing to take on some risk, I believe that Apld's current stock price presents an attractive buying opportunity. Apld's potential future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the company needs to continue to innovate and stay ahead of the curve to survive. As an expert, I believe that Apld has the potential to come out stronger on the other side of this current downturn, but it will require careful planning and execution. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into Apld stock. What are your thoughts on Apld's current situation? Do you think the company has what it takes to survive and thrive in this challenging market environment? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date with my latest financial analysis and insights, be sure to check out my other videos.